Hello, Aces, and welcome to episode 2. I mean, technically 3, but 2 of building the museum. Now, from episode 1, you may have noticed that I have kind of removed everything. And that is actually because I have a new plan of how I want to design this. And I drawn a rough sketch of what I have imagined for this space. Here it is on screen now. I drew it with it's kind of my own drawing of it. It's not very good, but it at least gets the idea of the layout of how it's going to be. It will look much better in the game in Minecraft than it will on my paper, and it's also probably not in scale either, the one on my paper, but it just gives you a general idea of how things are going to fit and look, kind of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully be able to get this layout done. Now, we're going to do this layout in two parts. So I'm going to be doing just the forward half in this episode, which will basically be the main desk, the coat room. It will also be this like kind of a little sitting room as you can see off to the right side here. There's also going to be a member's desk and an information desk that we're going to be building. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Now, obviously, these plans are also subject to change, and I'm also going to probably add on to them at some point as well. And I can show you kind of a more updated render of the, drawing of the plans, like if I could think of other things. And if you also think about other ideas, please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll be happy to use your ideas and stuff. So, and I'll also give you full credit for it too. So, anyways, let's go build the main desk. So, as you can see up in the plans, if I pull them up again, so this is what we're doing right now. As you can see, it's kind of circled. So we got the main entrance right here. So for the desk, I'm thinking about making it like a dark oak wood. And I'm going to grab some glass as a placeholder. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And maybe on the 11th block is where I'll put the desk. It'll be kind of really close to the entrance doors. And then I'm going to make it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, oops. It's basically, I think, yeah, it's right up to the very corner of that, so like that. And then I'm going to make it come in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to go all the way down. And then it's going to end right here. So there we go. So there's kind of the layout of the desk. Now, keep in mind, this is all we're doing right now. I just want to get the general layout of the place. So, like I said, this first part is going to be a very kind of smallish episode. I'm only going to be doing the front part of this. And then in the next episode, we're going to do the back part, which will involve stuff like the staircase and the entranceway, like a balcony floor as well. It'll also be underneath, there'll be a movie theater entrance that we're going to be doing. So, yeah, so the back part will be a bit more interesting. But I want to get the forward part done first. So there's our desk. So now we're going to build a coat room. I'm going to use quartz, like the same materials I used here. So in the corner space, there's this little rectangle. And that's going to be basically where I'm going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is basically where like a kind of a coat person would, where you would kind of like, if you want to drop off your coat, you would give it to this person, they would put it in the coat room for you. So I'm going to delete a block here. And then I'm going to make this come out by like 3 extra. And then I would say this is going to be probably like a 15 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we'll do a 16 and then attach this back to the wall here. So there we go. So it's going to be a pretty large coat room because obviously you can imagine, you know, there would be a lot of people visiting this museum, so need a big coat room. I might have to actually extend this, but we're going to leave it like this for now. And then there's going to be a door right in here. So there we go. And then on the other side is like this kind of little like sitting room type thing. So how that's going to work is it's going to go right about here. I'm going to leave my 3 blocks. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is going to go. I'm gonna drag this down all the way to the end of the main desk here, and then attach that to the wall like that. Now, there's actually supposed to be a member's desk on the side, like right here, but I'm actually gonna move it. Or actually, I may not have it. What I'm actually gonna do is have this side as kind of the main admission desk here, and then on this other side is going to be for the members. So if you're a member to the museum, you can basically, there'll be a kind of a little walkway that you could skip the main admission desk, and you can go straight to the members area. And one of these entrances will be actually in a members only entrance. So probably this one right here, and then this would be the kind of the main entrance to general admission. So, but what there is going to be is a info desk, and the info desk is going to be a rounded desk. So I'm going to leave kind of a block from here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. There we go. So that's what that's going to look like. And what else is there going to be? Oh yes, there is going to be an aircraft right here. So as you see, we got the GB. I forgot to show you. I still have it. I did not delete it. And now I actually have a tutorial on the GB. So you can go check that out. Links will be in the description, but you can also check out some of my most recent videos and you'll see it. And I show you how to build both kind of like upside down and also kind of facing the other way, like how it's if it's on the ground or normal flying kind of thing. But yeah, go check it out. It's a pretty cool little plane. And yeah. So there is going to be a plane here. I have decided on the airplane, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I'll give you a hint. It's something we've actually done before. I have it on my channel, but it's been a long time since I've done it. But yeah, so it's a plane that you'll be familiar with when you see it. So I'm gonna get some black concrete, and we're just gonna make the stand for it right now. So it's gonna be right here, and I'm gonna make it go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now it's gonna be a small stand because the plane is also not very big, but it's going to be kind of suspended up on this pedestal. So I'm gonna make it 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then right in the middle, oh, there is no middle. Okay, I need to make it one more here, like that. And then it's going to be like a cross shape, and I'm going to drag this up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So so it won't be this episode or the next episode, but probably the episode after is where I'll be installing the aircraft. And we'll be basically making a little display around it. So this is just kind of the base for it. So I'm just going to fill this in. And we're almost done with this episode. This will be a very quick one. This is just getting kind of the layout. And then the next episode is going to be the back part. So like I said earlier, so just to go over what the next episode is going to be, kind of in more detail now. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to build a kind of a balcony floor. Now this, I do have plans for what it's going to be when it's done. So I don't know how high it's going to be, but it's going to be fairly high up. And then there's going to be 2 staircases on each side that kind of come up. So like the idea, I'll just show you a little example of the idea that I have for it. I'll just use like regular blocks. Actually, I already have them. So it'll kind of come like this. Pretend this is the stepway. So it'll come like this, and then there's just going to be like this flat piece like this, and then it's going to come up again, like that, and then it's going to come like this, and then it'll finally come up like this. So that is kind of what my plan is for the museum's kind of like staircase to go upstairs, and there's going to be also one on the other side as well. So now obviously the staircase will be much better looking than this. This is just an example that I'm showing you. But yeah, and then underneath the kind of the balcony floor and in between the staircases, there's going to be an entrance to a kind of a movie theater. Now this is just going to be the entrance to the movie theater. The actual theater will be kind of, I put a little block here for an indicator for the middle. But the movie theater will actually be over here in this space. We're going to be building a new section to the museum, which will incorporate a theater. But this will just kind of be the entrance to it. So yeah, the next episode should be pretty interesting. This episode was really quick and simple. I just wanted to get the layout of this, and once we get the layout of the back and we build the staircases and the balconies and stuff, then we're gonna start actually decorating and building all this up. So, and there will be stuff over here too, but there's also gonna be a lot of walking space. I mean, it is a main auditorium at the end of the day. So, anyways, I know this was a very short episode, but it's gonna be just a slow build up. You know, I wanted to just introduce kind of a new layout to the building, about the interior of the building and stuff, what it's gonna look like, and I actually just want to see something before we end. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's not actually not even, but it's kind of supposed to be like that. So, yeah, because they're both different rooms. So, anyways, yeah. So I was just seeing that. So yeah. So join me in the next episode when we get the layout of the back portion of the museum. And obviously we're going to be building this type of staircase on both sides and a nice balcony floor. And yeah, so that should look nice. And then the next episode after that, we'll actually be building the kind of the entrance to the main theater down below. And there's also going to be 2 washrooms on either side. So we're going to do those as well. And then we'll start decorating this forward section. And yeah, so it should be all very interesting. It should be very interesting, and obviously, there is still a massive amount of building here, so we'll be doing stuff with this part as well. So stay tuned for that. And anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this short little video of just a kind of a little build update of the museum, and I'll see you guys in the next episode later.